Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. But if you give him a mask, he will tell you the truth. Two people and a secret. The beginning of all conspiracy. More people and more secrets. But if we could find one moral man, one whistleblower, someone willing to expose those secrets, that man could topple the most powerful and most repressive of regimes.
Benedict, you're at the Toronto Film Festival with both The Fifth Estate and 12 Years a Slave. Was it just
and
a couple...
August Osage County.
Really, 3 movies?
Yeah.
So was it just a few years ago where you might have come to a film festival and hoped you'd have crowds lining up to see your movies?
It was a few years ago where I'd come to a film festival and hoped to see a lot of amazing films like you have at Toronto, and to be in the films I'm in is enough, but then to come here and have them celebrated in this way it is an embarrassment of riches. It's extraordinary.
Did you have to think about what would make a person like Julian so obsessed with secrets?
Not long, no. I kind of get the motivation. It's a very honourable enterprise. It's to question the status quo and try and form a new way of performing checks and balances for institutions, organisations, governments, governmental institutions, and politicians and business that rule over our lives, that should be held to account at times and at least be asked awkward questions. And I think the idea of what is secret and what should be secret and what isn't secret, what shouldn't be secret, that's an ongoing debate. I think the transparency of information issue is a huge one, and it's with us now, and it's with us to stay. And it sort of defies a snap answer of is it right, is it wrong? It's far more grey than that, and I think case dependent as well.
Daniel Ellsberg put out a statement. He said they're coming after us. We need to publish now.
It's hundreds of thousands of pages of sensitive material. It's not like the video. The docs are full of jargon. They're totally impenetrable. We wouldn't know what the hell we were publishing.
So we let the historians decide. I thought the whole point of this organisation was to publish in full.
I thought the point was protecting whistleblowers.
And I think most people don't really analyze their own obsessions the way we are maybe thinking about Julian's.
I suppose not. No, I suppose not. And I think, there is obviously such a focus on him because he is at the centre of this extraordinary idea that's about giving someone a mask so that they can disguise themselves in the sense that they're anonymous whistleblowers by dumping, data on Wikileaks. And it's to escape persecution, and he can't do that. He can't put an anonymous mask on. He is who he is. He's the front man. He's the spokesperson for the organisation, that he founded and is the head of. And that's a difficult position to be in because you're kind of compromised. You can't not expect people to be intrigued by you and your secrets if you're sharing secrets with the world that other people don't want you to. So, it's obvious that he made enemies very, very quickly. I'm just kind of intrigued about how he gets that balance and how he counteracts it. And this is a pet theory of mine, and I've yet to meet him to ask him in person, so I don't know. But I think at the beginning of it all, he wanted to distance himself from the message. He's such a striking character, he couldn't, so the messenger became as focal as what he was actually talking about. And because of that, he counteracted with a biography, which he then drew away from because it wasn't what he set up to do. But then it could be interpreted that he was being an egotist, but actually it's an unauthorized biography, but it is quite revealing, and it was helpful for me as an actor to just look behind the guy who you see in front of cameras doing interviews, to try and give some authenticity to moments that were private within the drama of the film,
Look, anyone can take a bundle of information, toss it up on a website and call it news. And people buy our papers for something a little more discerning.
People still buying your paper.
Look, gentlemen, we're on the same page. This is citizen journalism, and it's like a new nervous system.
Oh, looks like it's a bit twitchy.
Yeah, well, getting 10,000 hits an hour can do that to you. By the way, how's your website doing?
What would it mean to you if you were asked to be in Star Wars Episode 7?
I've said, I was a massive schoolboy fan of it. I still am. I love that series of films, and I really, really enjoyed working with JJ. It's a trip, and he's a dear friend. So, and he knows my number, and that's all that anyone knows, because there is whatever rumours there are. There have been no offers made, as far as I'm aware. Although I've been in a darkened room for the last sort of 5 days talking about films, no offers have been made to anyone, apart from obviously the regulars who are returning. But that would be amazing. It would be amazing.
It would be quite a precedent to be in both.
Well, yeah, and maybe that's why I might not be. Who knows? You know? But it's it's not up to me to speculate. There's been quite enough of that already. So let's just wait, shall we, until JJ goes and asks the people he wants to come and play with him, and then I'll talk about it.
It's just you and your ego and the lies you tell to get whatever you want.
This is information the world needs to know.
We need to crush these guys.
It's life. Times is life.
If you want the truth, you should seek it out for yourself. That's what they're afraid of. You.